Hi everyone, this is your math guru. In this video, I'm going to show you how to simplify the following surds by rationalizing the denominator. Please don't forget to click on the like and subscribe button below for more easy to understand math concepts. To rationalize the denominator, that refers to the process of removing radicals, like the square root, from the denominator of a fraction. So in the first example, we have 3 divided by 5 minus root 7. To rationalize, I'm going to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. So what I mean by conjugate is I'm going to write my two terms for my denominator, that is 5 and root 7. To write the conjugate, I'm going to swap the sign or change from minus to plus. And whatever you do at the bottom, you do at the top. That's 5 plus root 7. So what I'm going to have is at the top, multiplying my numerators, I have 3 times 5 plus root of 7. And for my denominator, I'm going to use the concept of difference of two squares, which states that if I have a squared minus b squared, that is the square of two terms separated by the minus, to factorize is going to be a plus b multiplying a minus b. So using that concept for my denominator, my a in this case will be my 5, and then my b will be root 7. So therefore, to simplify what I have as my denominator, that's going to be a, that's 5 squared, minus b, root of 7 all squared. That's going to give me, at the top, I have my 3 multiplying 5 plus root 7 divided by 5 squared, 25, minus root 7 all squared, that's 7. And that will give me 3 multiplying 5 plus root of 7 divided by 25 minus 7, that will give me 18. And then I can simplify further to say 3 in 3, 1, 3 in 18, 6. So therefore my final answer will be 5 plus roots of 7 divided by 6. So I've been able to rationalize the denominator by removing the radical. Let's look at the second example. We have 7 divided by root x minus 1 over root x. The first step is to rationalize by multiplying by the conjugate of the denominator. So what I'm going to have is, at the bottom, I start by writing the two terms for my denominator. There's root of x and then 1 over root x. And then because I started with a minus, I'm going to change that into a plus. And whatever you do at the bottom, you do at the top. So I have root x plus 1 over root x at the top. If I simplify further, I'm going to have that as 7 multiplying root x plus 1 over root of x, close bracket. And then at the bottom, I'm going to apply the concept of difference of two squares like I did in the previous example. If I have x squared minus y squared, factorizing, I have that as x plus y multiplying x minus y. So therefore, that will be root of x all squared minus 1 over root of x all squared. And that is going to give me, for my numerator, 7 root x plus, what I'm doing is the term outside the bracket is multiplying all the terms within the bracket. Then I have that as 7 divided by root of x. And then for my numerator, root of x all squared, that's x, minus, then 1 over root x all squared, that's 1 over x. And if I simplify further, that will give me not. I'm going to do my calculations here. For my numerator, I have 7 root x plus 7 over root x. My LCD is equal to root x, because this is over 1, and to make them have the same denominator in order to add, it's going to be 7x over root of x plus 7 over root of x. What I've done is to multiply the left term by root x at the top and at the bottom in order to make the denominators the same. So therefore, this will give me 7x plus 7, and then putting them under the same denominator, root of x. So if I replace that in my previous calculation, for my numerator, I now have 7x plus 7 divided by root x. Then I have all that divided by, I'm going to work out my denominator. For my denominator, this is what I have as my denominator. That says x minus 1 over x. Any whole number is over 1. My lowest common denominator, or my LCD, is x. So therefore, this will become x squared over x minus 1 over x. What I've done is to multiply the left term by x by the LCD at the top and at the bottom. That will give me x squared minus 1 divided by x. So therefore, this is going to be my numerator divided by denominator. My denominator is now x squared minus 1 divided by x. And when dividing fraction, you keep the left term, that's 7x plus 7 divided by root of x, and then you flip the right hand side, so that's going to be times x over x squared minus 1. I'm going to try and simplify by factorizing each of the terms. For my numerator, I have 7 is a common factor. I'm left with x plus 1 divided by root of x times x over, that's difference of 2 squares, so x plus 1, x minus 1 to factorize, x plus 1 cancels out. I'm left with 7x at the top divided by root of x multiplying x minus 1. Note that because I'm to simplifying by rationalizing the denominator, I'm not going to leave any radical at the bottom. So what I'm going to do is multiply both the numerator and the denominator by root of x in order to remove the radical. So therefore, this will give me 7x root of x divided by, at the bottom I have x, root x times root x, that's x multiplying x minus 1. So I have another x dividing x, and therefore my final answer will be 7x divided by, or I'm going to change that, is 7 root x. X is gone, divided by x minus 1. Thanks for watching. Bye.